Hello Year 6, this is your vocabulary lesson for this week, and we are going to be looking at words that describe how someone moves. So we've got commotion, swagger, jostle, lurch, swift, subside, abrupt, deft, fleeting and frantic. Pause the video here and see how many of these you can define, and define really quickly. I think you should set yourself a challenge of 30 seconds a word and see if you can get through all of them without any repetition of what you are saying. A bit like a game. And if we can, on Thursday, if I don't make such a hash of getting onto Google Classroom, we will see if anybody can do it. So pause the video here. Right, I shall look forward to seeing how many words you can define. So we've got some fairly straightforward definitions. Swift, happening quickly, describing fast running water. I wonder what else you could describe as moving swiftly. I'm thinking of something that might be in the air. Swagger. Now, in Romeo and Juliet, somebody swaggered a lot, to walk or behave in an arrogant manner. I wonder if you can think of which character I'm thinking of and whether you could put that into a sentence. To jostle, to push, elbow or bump against someone roughly. Now we haven't done that for a fair while, but if you think possibly of a big gathering, something like a football match or a festival or even a really busy shop, you might get jostled. Lurch, to make sudden, unsteady, uncontrolled movements. I wonder if you could think of an animal that you might describe their movement as they might lurch or they lurched. Or what might you, see if you can work out this, bit of a riddle really, what might you be on that might make you lurch? Have a think. Commotion, a state of confusion with a lot of noise and movement. I think we all know about commotions. And then we've got subside, to become less intense, to return to a normal level, which might be describing water, to go back to a quiet state. So subside depends very much on the context of the way you're using it. Abrupt, something sudden and unexpected. Fleeting, lasting for a very short time. Deft, a quick, neat, skillful movement. And frantic, in a hurried, excited and disorganized manner. So in a way, quite straightforward words, but words that you can really play around with, and you know how much I like to play around with words. So your challenge is, can you create a sentence using personification with several of these words? And then can you create a sentence that uses alliteration using several of these words? And then we will share them. And again, if I can work out how to do a Jamboard again, we will see if we can use a Jamboard to share them. So pause the video now and have a go. I will look forward to hearing your sentences. But have a look at this picture. Gosh, we won't have seen a picture like this for a long time, over a year. Look at how the people are walking. Think about how many words could you use to describe some of the ways people are interacting in this picture. Now, if I can work out how to convert this to a Google slide, perhaps you can even draw on the Google slide to which words would be what. Is there anybody swaggering? Is there anybody jostling? I think I can see a few people in the middle that might be jostling. Is anyone walking swiftly? Have a think and see if you can describe some of the different ways people are moving. And your last challenge for this week. I want you to take as many of the words as you can and draw how the person, or if you want to use an animal, would be moving. I wonder if you can work out the connection of lurch with an animal. That's my other little challenge. I've just thought of that. So you can be a complicated drawing, or if you're like me, it would probably be a stick drawing. Do it on anything you can find. If you can be really brilliant and you can do it on a Google document, you can upload it and then I can see it. Maybe my challenge this weekend will be to see if I can leave you something that you can do the drawings on for next week, because it's only Thursday night at the moment when I'm recording this, and then you can upload them for me. Okay, enjoy. Have a bit of fun with this one and think about how many of those words would you be able to associate with Romeo and Juliet and some of the characters. I can think you could use quite a few. How did Romeo approach the balcony? How does Tybalt move? How does the nurse move? Lots to think about. Enjoy. Talk to you very soon.